Hello, viewer, and welcome into another episode of Tom and Grand Story Time. So let's get started with the story. Today's story, we are gonna be reading Tom Gets His Own Rant Line. When Tom first came to the big, hmm. All right, where was I? Oh yeah. When Tom first came to the big station, he was a cheeky little engine with no respect. Not very many good manner. He liked playing tricks on another engine, and sometime he would rush and finish the job quickly and make her mistake. He thought that no engine worked as hard and as he did. As he did. Thomas had lots to learn before he could be really able engine. One day, Thomas was trunching coated in the yard, but he didn't think pushing coated around was a very important job. He did decide to play a trick on Gordon, Alette. Where Gordon came trucking into the yard, Thomas reached down from behind a tree and overturned a truck full of lemonade right into Gordon's wheel. Gordon was stuck. Now I cannot fold it right, he grumbled. Thomas just laughed and laughed and peep peep. But the joke did not seem quite so funny when the top hat came matching up and with angry look on its face. Thomas, where are the coaches? He groaned. People are all over shoulder and will be upset if the express is late. Everyone expects this railway and really reliable and right on time. Then the top hat. Hurry up to see if Henry can pull the express. I am sorry, Gordon said Thomas. I thought my trick would be funny. He would quickly went to get the coat to Dolly, and he would important to have line up Edo. And he raced off. Thomas could hear Gordon still grumbling to a creaky little engine. To a cheeky little engine. Thomas worked quickly to get all the coats. Hurry, hurry, he pulled. The the wreck is going to be late. Thomas sent all the coats and plate jet into the plate jet as Henry was ready to go. The Brett went off and jet in the nick of time. When all the commotion was over and Gordon was unstuck and clear, Thomas got a good talking to. Sir Topham Hatt said, really useful engine do not play trick. When we have to work, we doing something coated may not seem important, but it is if a railway coaches are lined up properly, the passenger can't ride the railway. But I am pleased that you're working hard and correct your date and getting the right and going on time. Really, will engine take nothing seriously, and you have learned a very job important. After that, Thomas worked very hard, and he played only half his work it was done. But he wished that he could put coated Billy with Pattender and threatened that putting empty coated around the yard. One morning, Thomas went was granted. Henry was too thick and pulled his morning round. Thomas was the only engine left in the station. You have to pull Henry train, Thomas said to Top Hat.
You care if I go?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I'll be right back, Sammy.
All right. You have to pull Henry train, Thomas said to Top Hat. We are counting on you, and no trick. Yes, sir. Thomas hurried away. In just a few he could do as a good job in any of the big engine. Thomas popped purely into the station where the coach is, and the passengers were waiting. Calm down, Thomas said the driver. Really, you blue engine are patient and careful with their work. But Thomas didn't pay him any mind. He quickly backed up the coach to the alley, then without waiting for all clear to know, he chucked out of the station and Thomas puffed along the line. He was proud of himself. When he reached the dock signal, he'd slow down in a huff. Why should I being trained like me? I happen to wait for a public signal, he thought. Peep peep, he whistled importantly. The gentleman came down. Hello, Thomas. What are you doing out in the yard? He asked. Can't you see? I'm pulling Henry Kilted. Thomas. Outstanding, Kilted, said the gentleman alley. Thomas driver looked and shuddered. There were no Kilted. Thomas had left them behind at the station. Thomas was so to the point alley. He almost cried. Don't worry, Thomas, said the driver. We will go back and get the Kilted straight away. Thomas went back to got the coaches alley and he waited until the coaches were pretty hit and soon they were back on schedule. At each station, Thomas was very careful and let all the passengers and off. Thank you, Thomas, they say. When Thomas got back to the yard at night, he was very tired. Pulling coaches was hard, and he had thought the top and hat waiting for him in the yard. He tried not to smile. You did fine. You did just fine, Thomas. You remember to get the coat and the top and hat checked on. More importantly, you learned something really legend are patient as well at being. Next week, Thomas pulling his afternoon train. When he came to the third station, he knew the engine wasn't on the track. Hello, I'm Thomas, he said. Why aren't you on the track? Pleased to meet you, Thomas. I'm Bertie. I'm not on the track because I'm not a train. I'm a bus. Bertie take passenger jet light train. But driver on the road alley isn't on track, Bertie said. When a butt came faster than a train, it Thomas cheekily, I bet I can get the end of the line for you. He raced off and Thomas was trying so hard it bet Bertie that got to stop at the station and let the passengers off. Then he started to get angry and Thomas shouted, Stop, Thomas, stop. But Thomas was going as fast as he could and hear the wind whistling. Thomas got at the end of the line and he won a peep. I knew the train was faster than Butler. But Thomas, the driver was angry. You haven't let any passengers off. Oh no, gasped Thomas. How did I get these people home before dark? Just then Bertie came up. I'll help you, said Bertie. You will help me, Thomas asked. Even thought I would say cheekily of a court, said Bertie. We are all helping each other on the island of Tordor. And Thomas and Bertie lifted up the passengers and took all them home. Once again, Thomas and Guy taking the top and hat, and Thomas, today you made two mistakes. And once you rate again, Bertie, and other will forget, let your passenger. But in the end, you and Bertie got all the passengers safely home. I hope you learn that southern trains are busted or different to not mean that others are better than others and things work with you working together. Thomas was learning new lessons every day. He really liked the new lawn. One day he went pulling some troublesome truck into the yard and he saw James going by much back. Help, help, cried James. The trucks are pulling me too fast, and my brakes are on fire. The troublesome truck only laughed and called, oh no, faster, faster. Thomas acted quickly and hitched himself to the breakdown train and hurried down the line after James. When Thomas found James, he ran off the line and he would lie in a muddy ditch. Thomas helped to get James all on the track back into the track. Thank you, Thomas, said James. You know just what to do. When Thomas and James got back to the yard, their top and hat was waiting for him. Thomas, I am very proud of you. You were brave and cool ahead and helpful. You are quite the big and cheeky little engine, Otley. You have been proud and truthfully in a really useful engine because you have done a good job. I decided you should have an own brand line. Tom couldn't believe it. He was so excited and peep peep and peep. He cried happily and raced around the yard. Now Thomas is proud of all the things he learned. At all two beautiful coaches of his own, they're named Annie and Clarabelle, and he loved pulling them up and down on his very own branch line. Thomas will only be newer, and he would become a really useful engine. The end.